Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeremy, founder and CEO of Remark, a fintech company on a mission to build banking better on blockchain. Today, I'm here to speak on our vision for core banking and real-world assets and the crucial role blockchain plays in modernizing our global banking infrastructure. At Remark, we firmly believe that as technology evolves, banks will remain pivotal in our economy, from moving money to leading in reg tech and compliance. Let's be real. If you want to participate in the instant economy, chances are you'll need to on-ramp into the ecosystem, meaning you will use fiat currency, and it's imperative that your financial institution is equipped to handle these transactions. That's where Remark comes in, helping financial institutions modernize their solutions and their core systems to thrive in a tokenized world. Banks today urgently need a new core platform. However, the path to building one is time-consuming, expensive, and uncertain. Many banks are constrained by the outdated back-end systems from the 80s and 90s that they actually still run on today, which, while stable, actually lack flexibility. Some have built smaller apps to extend their core's life, but few have really prioritized building net new core platforms. Furthermore, the way in which incumbent systems actually record and store transactions and account balances is outdated. The truth is, your money isn't real. It's not yours, and it's definitely not where you left it. This should terrify you. Let me illustrate this hyperbolic statement. Most widely used payment platforms and ledger systems operate on a simple message-based protocol. Think of it like a spreadsheet, where each transaction is kind of akin to an email and recorded and executed in a batch process. When a bank receives instructions to adjust an account, it's like receiving an email to update a value in that spreadsheet, which is then executed via automation, of course. While this is a simplified analogy, it really just highlights the fact that transactions are message-based and recorded in a centralized ledger that can be altered with permissions. So, the bottom line here is that we need a more robust solution, one that leaves no room for such ambiguity. This transformation isn't a trivial kind of firmware update. No, it's a momentous shift from message-based to an asset-based system. So, how does Remark address these challenges, and where does our inspiration come from? The natural world has always been a profound source of inspiration for product branding, especially for one popular Cupertino-based company that tends to name its operating systems after places in California. Similarly, when it came time to give a name to our solution, we also, too, looked to nature. However, instead of tethering our vision to one specific earthly location, we turned to the stars and found something that was more significant, the most significant, in fact, a source of inspiration that was unwavering, one that we all count on to rise in the morning, the sun, of course. The sun's journey goes through phases and cycles, bookended by the solstice, a moment when the sun itself pauses in its celestial dance. The world holds its breath, and everything changes. This event symbolizes an inflection point and transition from one phase to another. Our solution is intimately tied to this powerful metaphor. Meet Solstice, a network designed to see banking built better on blockchain by leveraging tokenized deposits. This is not just another product, it's a solution that embodies our vision for a future where banking is seamless, efficient, and customer-centric. The Solstice network makes a significant leap in the evolution of core banking. Solstice is a private and permissioned Solana network whose core ledgering system utilizes a deposit token model to record transactions, enhance transparency, fund availability, and enable exponentially faster settlement, thanks to the power of the Token 22 standard. We're thrilled to be pushing the evolution of core banking forward through Solana's permissioned environments. This collaboration establishes Solstice as one of the first permissioned environments on Solana's network and one of the first core banking platforms and solutions to be launched in collaboration with an L1 developer. As an enterprise-grade network, Solstice's stability is largely defined by its underlying cloud infrastructure. And that's why we've chosen Google Cloud to host the Solstice Network, and we're excited to be a participant in the Google Cloud for Startups program. So how does Solstice work? Moving funds on the Solstice Network is pretty effortless. Banks accept deposits as usual, and these are automatically tokenized and moved into the intended user's virtual account. When a user wants to withdraw funds, the system simply burns the corresponding tokens and makes those funds available for on-chain transfers or via traditional fiat rails. Let's explore how Remark's services benefit end customers and how banks can leverage these solutions. Our aim is to seamlessly integrate the Solstice core into the operations of financial institutions. The integration enhances their back-end efficiency and transparency while unlocking new revenue potential and business opportunities through our API-first platform, enabling fast and frictionless banking as a service. This approach removes middlemen, reduces costs, and, of course, time to market. Our BaaS services are centered around 6 key areas: the core ledger, currency exchange, intrabank settlement, embedded accounts, card issuing, and treasury management. But does Solstice really only facilitate monetary transactions? What about other types of assets? What about real-world assets? Solstice actually bridges the gap really well between physical and digital assets. It provides a powerful solution for creating tokenized assets swiftly and affordably. However, the true value in real-world assets on Solstice is actually the context in which they're created. For example, it's a straightforward process for a banker to input information about a property that a customer wants to use for a mortgage. The beauty here is that with no extra steps, creating a real-world asset linked to a bank loan is now stress-free. This ensures top-notch transparency for the bank and for the customer. These assets can now easily be transferred on the Solstice network to any other party. This makes a significant step forward, showcasing a practical implementation of the tech that bypasses the need to create new marketplaces reliant on demand or scale to create real value. We're all here at Breakpoint for a simple reason: the incredible tech and community that is Solana. For Remark, our bold vision for banking built better on blockchain really demands a tech stack that has high throughput, native scalability, is climate conscious, and makes no compromise between security and performance. With such requirements, the realization of our solution is really only possible on Solana. Today's soft launch of the Solstice Network is the first of many milestones for us, but one we're truly excited to share with you, the Solana community. While it's still early days, we'd love to hear how Remark and the Solstice Network might support your visions and how we can collaborate together to build something that is truly remarkable. Thank you.